Hello everyone! Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Samantha and I'm a bit of a bookaholic. In fact, I have some books here that I have bought lately and I would like to share them with you guys. Now there is 16 books here. 17 actually, because a new book I just bought I'm reading currently, but we're just gonna talk about these ones. That one's for another time. Let's get started. This book, I am gonna tell you a story about this. This freaking book, Wuthering Heights by Emily Brontë. This book I've been looking for forever. I went to every single bookstore where I live. None of them had it. I feel like that's sacrilege or something. What kind of store doesn't have Wuthering Heights? I mean, I know I could have bought it online, but I wanted to support my local bookstores. So I had to wait for them to order this in for me. But I got my hands on a copy. I'm so excited for this. I feel like most people know what this is. It's like a gothic romantic classical. And I'm just so excited to freaking get on this action. It says here that it's also like a physical and psychological violence involved in it. We shall see about that. I got another classic that I saw this on Pinterest surprisingly, and it made me want to buy it. It's Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. This is the 60th anniversary edition. Basically, this book is kind of like 1984. It has to do with that dystopian era, government's taking over the world type of thing, which obviously could happen any second. But this is like, I believe, about firemen burning books. Like, books are illegal. They have to go in and like burn all the written books, especially the places where they found them as well. Like, the written word is basically like illegal because the government wants to control people's thoughts. They're not allowed to have free will or anything like that anymore. And they're basically like addicted to television or something, which is totally something in this day and age. So I'm excited to read that. I got 3 romantic books because you know me and romance. This one, I have absolutely never seen anybody talk about this book. It's called Kindling by Bonnie Woods. This is such a cute cover, but what made me grab it is that it takes place in the Scottish Highlands. I want to go to Scotland so badly. It's like my dream destination. One day I shall go to Scotland. One day. But this is basically just like about a city girl goes to the Highlands and meets basically like a woodcutter. I don't know anything about this book, but it sounded cute. And then I also got this one that I see people talk about. Actually, I've never seen a single person talk about this book, which is surprising. It's such a cute cover. I don't know. It's called People Watching. It's by Hannah Bonam-Young. It's basically about a small town girl meets a newcomer and they like, I don't know, sparks fly or something. I've never even heard of this book, but I've seen people buy it online. So, and then the last romance book I got is the 5th book in the Dream Harbor series, and it is The Gingerbread Bakery by Lori Gilmore. She just has the cutest book covers ever. Her last one, the Strawberry Patch Pancake House, was my all-time favorite of hers. It goes that one, the Christmas Tree Farm, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and then the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. I'm really hoping this one is like really good. It's basically about Annie and Mac, and if you've read those books, you kind of have to read the first books to understand who Annie and Mac are, but it's basically about them turning from enemies to lovers. I'm so excited to see that trope happen. I actually got another classic. I mean, it's not like considered a classical, but it's a book I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of. It has a movies, actually I think there's a couple, and a TV series. Never watched a single one of them, and I've never read this book, which is surprising because vampire books are my all-time favorites. An Interview with a Vampire. How have I never read this book? I don't understand, you guys, how I've never read this book, but I am so glad I got my hands on a copy. Maybe one day we'll do vampire reads. That'll be a cool video, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure everybody kind of knows what this is about. It's about an interview with a vampire. I lied. I'm so sorry, you guys, I lied. I have one more romance book, and I'm also surprised I've never read a single Emily Henry book. I've never read a single one. I've heard Funny Story is a really good one, and if I really like this one, maybe I'll read that one. This is Great Big Beautiful Life. First of all, something that really irritates me is that there's a sticker and I can't take it off. Those irritate me. But I love how it has this. And then there's like a cute little quote on this book. It says, "Right then, all she could see was the brilliant light." I don't know what that has to do with, but I'm excited to find the quote in the book. I've gotten my hands on a book that I've never seen a single person talk about. It's called A Land So Wide by Erin A. Craig. I literally never heard a single person talk about this book. I don't know, man. I read the synopsis of it and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. It's about a town called Mistaken and the Canadian wilderness. It basically, there's like warding stones surrounding this village that keeps monsters out of it. And this book, for some reason, gave me the idea of that movie called The Village. I've never seen that movie, but I feel like this is like that. Our next pile, we're getting through them. This is a book called Ninth House. This is basically about secret societies in Yale, and they kind of turned out to be kind of cultish societies. This is a dark academic book, and I'm really excited to get into that. I have never read a dark academic book. I have a lot of them over there above my bed, and I'm ready to get into those soon. Maybe that'll be like a December thing. This book, I've never seen anybody talk about this either. It's called What Kind of Paradise? The cover's kind of cool. It's like a broken TV screen. And I believe that this is about a teenage girl whose father, this is about a teenage girl breaks free from her father's world of isolation to discover that her whole life has been a lie. I'm so excited for this book. Oh my gosh. I feel like this might be a mystery novel, but I'm not 100% sure. But she supposedly lives in the middle of nowhere in a cabin, and then some sort of crime happens. She runs away to San Francisco, like right when like the internet is starting to come up and everything. That's all I know about this book. That's all I've heard about it. This is an exciting book. It's called Hazelthorn by C.G. Drews. I love the cover of this book, but the back is my favorite, with this quote, the house, and then like hands coming out of the garden. And it says, "There is something wrong with the garden." Yeah, there's hands coming out of it. That's what's wrong. It's supposedly like I wouldn't really say dark academic, but it's like maybe a little bit of gothic. And it's basically about this guy whose guardian dies, so he's stuck inside of his estate. Like one of his rules, he's got a couple ironclad rules. He can never leave the estate, he can never go into the garden, and most importantly, he can never again be left alone with Byron's charming, underachieving grandson Laurie. I'm so excited for this. This is another one that I have been waiting to get my hands on this book forever. I'm pretty sure I checked the date for this release like every day until it came out. But I got my hands on a copy. It's The Bewitching. Her other book, what is it? Mexican Gothic, her other book, is my all-time favorite book. I gave it 6 stars. That's how good it is. So I'm really excited for this one. It's, I believe, about witches through generations. Yeah, 3 women in 3 different eras encounter danger and witchcraft in this eerie, multi-generational horror saga. I'm so excited! You guys, this one I have been waiting for probably longer than that last one. It is Katabasis. I got my hands on a special edition copy. Look how beautiful the sightings are. And there's like a quote on this one, and it says, "Hell is other people," which is so true. It's kind of true right now, at least. But the inside is really cool. It's like a chalkboard. The other side has that as well. And then you take off the sleeve, and it's got this beautiful masterpiece. I've been waiting for this book for so long. I'm so excited. So basically it's about 2 rivals at Cambridge College go into the 8 circles of hell just to get their professor's soul back so he could write them recommendation letters. I'm sorry, but absolutely nothing would make me do that. No recommendation letter is worth that. But I'm excited to follow their journey. This is another book that I've never seen anybody talk about anywhere on YouTube. It is Pan. And no, it's not like Peter Pan. It's like about the mythology character Pan. Well, it's actually not about him, but that's the Pan they're referring to. It's about a teenager who goes through severe panic attacks to the point where he feels like Pan has taken over his body. It's basically a psychological thriller type of book, and I'm ready for that. This other one is called The Dream Hotel, and it has another sticker I can't take off. Those are so annoying. Like, why do people do that? Don't put stickers on the books that you can't take off. This book is basically another dystopian novel, kind of like 1984, where everybody is being watched. I don't know if Big Brother's watching them or not. Their dreams are under surveillance, and if they catch anything in their dreams, they basically get punished for it. Like this girl that the book follows, she has a dream supposedly about killing her husband, and so the government flagged her down as a possible criminal. Basically, the police come, arrest her, and send her to a facility where she basically has to prove that she's not gonna do this crime that she's being blamed for that's never happened because it was in her dream. I don't know. We're having things about dystopian life lately. And the last book that I'm going to talk about is one that I saw Haley Pham do, which is one of my favorite booktubers. It is called Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaghy. First of all, the cover looks like a beautiful oil painting. I have been waiting to get this book for a while, and I finally got it. It's about a family that lives on an isolated island, and they live in, I believe it's a seed bank. And if nobody knows what that is, it's where all the seeds from around the world are stored in case of disasters happening. Then the world has seeds to grow everything back. It's about their isolation getting shattered because a woman washes up on shore after a storm. And I'm very excited to figure out what her deal is, basically. All right, that is my book haul, you guys. Thank you all for sticking around. Thank you for coming back. I am left with piles of books now that I have no idea where to put. But that's my own fault. I admit it, that is my own fault. And I think we can all agree I need to go on a book buying ban. Will that happen though? No, it's not gonna be happening anytime soon. Because there are exciting books coming out this coming month. It's a sickness, you guys, it's a sickness. But you know what? At least it's a good addiction to have, okay? It's a good addiction to have. Hello, Berbers. Hello. Everybody say hi to Teddy. Teddy, say hi to everyone. No. Okay. You can go play then. Go on. Sorry about that brief interruption. I just had to give my little teddy bear lovings. Anyways, thank you all for being here. If you feel like it, no pressure, but hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will be seeing you next time. Until then, stay safe and have fun. Bye!